With the #1 contender in the UFC's light heavyweight division, Daniel Cormier, DC, a crazy weekend here in Las Vegas. It'll be headlined by Chris Weidman taking on Lyoto Machida for the middleweight title of the world. Your thoughts?
Well, I truly believe that in order to be the guy, you have to beat the guy. Chris Weidman did that 2 times against Anderson Silva, but he's fighting Lyoto Machida, the guy that has the answers for all the wrestlers. He's beaten Rashad Evans, Ryan Bader. As wrestlers, we tend to go forward. We want to pressure. Lyoto Machida has the great karate collar and style forward. This is an exciting fight, a good fight, and a very even fight. But if I had to pick, I believe Chris Weidman is the guy. You know, I know he's good at 85, but I do believe that with his size, he can be very successful at 205 pounds.
I would not be surprised if he actually does what Daniel says and moves forward, not afraid of Lyoto Machida at all, gets that fight down on the ground. Could be ugly for Lyoto Machida, but a fight's a fight. Alexis Davis has the opportunity to become the 3rd Canadian ever to wear a UFC title belt around her waist, but it's Ronda Rousey we're talking about. Your thoughts?
As a coach for Alexis Davis, I would say, young lady, you have nothing to lose. Go out there, lay everything out on the line. Give yourself a chance to make history, because Ronda Rousey is the face of the women's division. Ronda Rousey may be the face of the UFC in general. So you have a chance, Alexis Davis, to go and do something very special. Go out there, leave it all out there. When you walk out of the cage, win or lose, know that you left nothing to chance. You gave it your all. She needs to blitz her. She has to blitz Ronda. She cannot sit back and wait. If Ronda gets aggressive and takes the center of the octagon, takes control of this fight, she's going to throw Alexis down, and I don't care if you're a black belt. Ronda Rousey will find that armbar.
BJ Penn returning to the octagon at 145 pounds, taking on Frankie Edgar, a gentleman who has defeated him twice. There's a lot of nostalgia going on in the world of mixed martial arts. BJ Penn is always scary at 155. Now he's going to be at 145. Your thoughts on that bout?
Man, yesterday we did the Ultimate Media Day, and when BJ Penn walked on the stage, it's something about being around BJ Penn. His confidence, his composure, his kind of his swagger, you know, just seeing BJ Penn was awesome. But he's fighting Frankie, who's beat him twice. But if I was BJ, I would draw from the positives. 2 very competitive close fights. And the question with BJ Penn was always, what BJ Penn is going to show up? Is he going to be the motivated guy? Well, he had to be motivated to make 145.
Yep.
Very, very good fight. That's the one that I'm looking forward to outside of Weidman and Machida.
There are a bunch of belts on both cards that you could consider a dark horse fight. A lot of them are really, really good. Is there one that stands out for you?
Uriah Hall versus Thiago Santos. Uriah Hall is an explosive fighter, explosive finisher, but he has a tendency to sit back at times. Thiago Santos is a guy that won't allow him to do that. So I think we have the chance to see a really good Uriah Hall, because Santos will get after him. In the fight with Gatsalam, in the fight with Lieben, you saw him kind of sit back. In Lieben, he actually did better. But the fight prior to that, he was kind of sitting back waiting to pick his spots. Thiago Santos won't allow him to do that. I think we got a chance to see Uriah Hall do something very special, or Thiago Santos actually put him out.
Be silly if I didn't ask, what is your schedule going to be like after this wrestling match with Chris Pendleton?
Oh my goodness, man. I've got, right this weekend for Fox Sports, we have 19 hours worth of programming. And Brian Stan and I are on for like 10 or 12 of them. So it's a busy, busy weekend, but it's what I enjoy doing. I love it.
And in terms of you entering the octagon, we're probably not going to see you for a little bit?
Yeah, it's going to be a while before I fight again. You know, I'm going to wait for the win of Jones Gustafson. Whether or not I had surgery or not, it's something I'm going to do. It's something I want to do. It's something I think the UFC is now going to allow me to do. I want to fight for the title, and that's all that matters to me. So I'm going to wait and just get better.
Things do not change. DC, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.